Welcome back. So basically, I think I have fixed the audio issues. My biggest enemy is physics and the way I have computer and stuff set up. So, sadly, technology cannot save me from that. What I will say, let me adjust a few things. Where art we? We art here. And how? Okay. So, long story short, yes, physics hates me, technology cannot save me, so this is where we're at. As far as in-game, I can again click in the game, that'd be nice, there we go. Okay, only two, and day 8's what I want. Last time I believe we did, what did we do last time? I know that up till now we have done a number of trophies. First of all, the day 1 trophy, the completion trophy, the within 1 hour trophy. We also did the room 8 thing, I think, last time. I don't remember if it was last time or the time before, but we did a lot of the envelopes. Got the red letters, so those are nice. And today I am dead tired, and so our mission is going to be getting Blackbeard's different chips and seeing what we can do with that. Trying to think if there's anything else. Um, Blackbeard's chips, we have to unlock something, so we'll hopefully get that. And what else was it? I don't know, we'll see. Fountain exists. Probably doing just the pump room in the near future. Continue to get new rooms. I know that's another thing we did was we got new rooms. But I only have 6. I thought I had 7. So I know the study is one. Maybe that's what it is. I didn't know number 8, but I knew number 7 was the study. I thought I had 7 and knew number 8, but maybe that's wrong. So we have a little money to go off of. We want to get more money. We want, just go and double check this. Yeah, trophy 8, inheritance, day 1, and trophy of speed. So we could do the classroom if that comes up. We could, we're not going to get the wealth or anything right now. Sigils won't happen right now, but we can probably start doing some of the sigil stuff if we get the opportunity. And then the thing I say every episode, hey, let's do a lot of items, and we'll see if I even get items. Dartboard and parlor just means I have to get to day 40 and do all of them correctly. Up to then, we can try for full house. I don't know that we'll get it. It's, again, of all the ones I've seen, I have a hard time doing that because rarely do I have dice and I can just choose whatever I want to. Freezer right off the bat's an insane pull, honestly. Literally my first time ever seeing a freezer right off the bat. Wild. Oh, I suppose a billiard room would be acceptable here. Lab early is kind of fascinating. Probably shouldn't have used it. Immediately it's going to be interesting. Actually, hold up. If I do an archived run, I can do insane money. So let's do that. As maddening as that decision is, for both me and y'all, because it's like, what are you doing, dude? And me, it's like, what am I doing, dude? As much as that is a thing, I definitely think that's the way to go. And I'm now officially not going to get Blackbeard's anything, but what I can do, I can check and see if I need to undig one, because again, I don't know if it was last time or the time before, but we definitely did see that we dug up one because we had all the notes. It's like buried beside bridge or whatever, and so we had the shovel, and I remember because I remarked, I don't know if this will stay buried. Like I'll have to dig it up again in the future. I wanted to go left, my dude. Nursery helps in steps, but I literally do not need steps this round, so we will see what we can do otherwise. Keys to everything. We also did magnifying glass to a lot of stuff recently, so that was nice, and hopefully we can do it again. 4 times 2 is 8. 19 minus 9 is 10, divided by 10 is uno. 20, 10, 25. And 2 more keys. Okay, now for the real run. I genuinely don't think I'm going to get to the end chamber the way this is going, so I'm also going to save my gem. This is genuinely a throw room because I don't think I'm going to get there. I have all the keys in the world, though. I will not get locked out of anything, including the Great Hall almost. Still a little superlative, but got 5 keys. Freaking nursery, go away. I do not need you here today. But if you must truly insist, then wait until I've hit the 6th rank. Of course that poem was bad, what are you talking about? Gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Well, this box has the word blue on it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. One of these has to be false, right? Because this is nothing. And according to our statement here, one must be true, one must be false. That's nothing. So, if this is true, that would force this to be true, because it has the word blue on it, right? But if this is false, that the gems are in a box with the word blue on it, this could still be true. Like, it could be in the blue box. Hold on. Are these mutually, hold on, let me think. Are these mutually exclusive? If it was in the blue box, that would be true. If it was in the black box, that would be true. But if it was in this box, that would be false. But if it was in the white box, did I say black? I mean, if it's in the white box, this would be false. But if it's in the white box, this would also be false. This could be true, and this can be false. If it's in the black box, then the blue box is true and the black box is false. Okay, that's the way that makes most sense. So that's what we're doing. Go, go, go. I'm a genius. It really does help sometimes to know what's going to be mutually exclusive, though, because sometimes it's like, the black box is true. Like, okay, they're both true or they're both false. But I don't know. This time we made it work. That's what matters. Give me a key, because I clearly don't have enough keys. This run is going so poorly. I bet it's going to end right now. Watch this. Boom, end. I actually got the office. That's useful. I almost thought I probably didn't. Shut up. I almost thought I didn't have enough gems, but I do, so. So we've already done the office, I believe. Wee, but I'll go ahead and narrate myself anyway. From the picture in the dark room, which we already saw, we saw that this can open. This says, hey, March of the Count is highlighted weird, which I've got more to talk about there, but this dude is the Count, so we have one Count. That's literally the same joke I made last time, isn't it? Anyway. Literally the same joke. He's not creative, he's just stupid. Anyway, so just double checking. We got one here. I thought we had 3 small ones, but maybe we only have 2 small ones and 1 big one. 2. Oh, 3. There he is in the corner. So yeah, 3 small ones. March. So 3, 3. Also, the fact that the end of the note says, had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so not sure if the last title is Hearings or Hearings of the Major. But that seems relevant for other stuff. Other stuff I'm not aware of. It's just seems relevant to draw attention to it. Especially because we have Major Nicholas Key IV. So hearings may be a reference to his ears. Is that anything? Yeah, I already got that. Okay. Are the Major's ears important? I don't know. I will probably look at that in the future. But again, herring as in red herring as in it's not anything is also a possibility. It's also possible. And then this one we talked about, we had the picture puzzle, or the double picture puzzle for this one, because you had the pictures which led to the message in the rooms, and you have the actual pictures with the gates, whose answer is April 15th. And we get more gin. Yay. 2 directions. Could go more than 2, but rerolls are going to be massive in this run because look at how much they're suffocating me. Then again, I kind of want to fill in every square, so I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. Give me my free redraw. I hate that option that you gave me. Library, not terrible. Passageway, better, but expensive, so I'm going to hold off. Might as well. Did I have a look at this? It looks normal, okay. How about Swimbird? I want to keep going, but I should do Boudoir first. Number 1, the free gem. Number 2, dice can become necessary instantly. And you won't know until you need it, and then when you need it, you don't have it. So I've been sad. But luckily, it's Christmas. Huzzah. I want to go left. Dining room does it. Nice. I do need to use up storeroom in the near future. Also, what rank are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 5. 5 is the magic number. When you reach rank 5, gain 10 steps. I have reached rank 5. I gain 10 steps. It's almost like I haven't gone anywhere. 2 directions. Dark room does it, but it's not my favorite. Not my preference, but anything can go. I'll just pick something free, and yeah, that one I guess is fine. Number 1. You know what? It does nothing for me, but it fills up the space. Let's go up dining room and just fill in from dining room. And if I can get utility closet. Oh, fire. Like I thought I saw a dig spot here, and a dig spot doesn't show up in this room, and it was just the brownish orange hue of the floor lit by the fire. That's the explanation of my stupidity. Don't worry, I have millions. Don't worry, everything is bad. I could redraw, but now's not the time, I don't think. We can commissary, just to make sure we still have ways to go. And then come in here and gamble. We're gamblers, We'll do middle this time. Utility closet. Actually, not the worst thing I could have drawn, because I have plenty of steps, so costing me 2 steps is not huge. I also have a key card, so let's do it. walk-in closet would be nice because I don't want to really lose items, but also losing items gives me ways to go along the left. So we'll do it, but we're not going to do it yet. I see. What do I see? Locksmith kit and something over there, which is small, maybe a coupon book, which are not my favorite items, honestly. Like locksmith kit, sure, but I've also got 4 keys left over, so this is probably selling keys, isn't it? No, it actually isn't. That's nice. Sleep mask, sledgehammer, running shoes are all valuable, and I can't afford them all. I can find glass I can afford quickly, so I don't really need to prioritize that now. These both help steps, but I also have tons of steps, so we'll hold off on those. We'll get the sledgehammer now. We'll hold off on the other ones for now. We're going to go... Actually, I don't care about going to the right, so the left is fine. The package will be dropped off by the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. I'm going to take observatory. Again, I just want paths. If I can fill up the whole place, that'd be nice. But we need paths. What we got today? That seems to be working out. That does seem to be how it be today. I have a theory, right? Like, normally you'd think, oh, when I look at it, that's when the effect activates, right? But I've had plenty of days where it's mostly dead-end rooms and I get an observatory, and then it's like, oh, Draxus. And so, and if you don't know off the top of your head, Draxus is the one that generates dead-end rooms. So sometimes I feel like it's sort of in effect, even if you don't draw the observatory. Anyway, pet theory. Devs can tell me I'm wrong and stupid and all that at some point. It's fine. Okay, so I want to come back here and I want to get a right and a left here. Or use a key, that's fine. I'll take both. East Wing Hall, yes. We are making this kind of happen. I'm excited. I don't expect it to go anywhere particular. Lord of mercy, all these keys. I kind of want to flush storeroom because it's a dead end and it's going to kill me later on. But I also kind of need gems, like not badly. I kind of need keys is what I need badly because I'm running through these like water. But yeah, the overall goal here. Utility closet's kind of nice, actually. But I think kitchen's the way to go here. And then aim for it right out of the kitchen, See if we can't slap a righty out of here. Out of the kitchen. I do. I have no idea. I'm still thinking, right? Cinca Company, Sinclair. Don't turn off. Could be a red herring. I know. I'm not entirely blind. Like, I know this could be a false throw. Yeah. Hopefully I muted that for y'all, because otherwise you're going to have a really loud experience. Oh, this is a really nice window to see out of. Anyway, I still want to get to see him. Like, there's a bench out there, and there's a guy, and I really feel like there's a way to go that way. But what are the odds? So there's a floor plan I know about that I haven't unlocked because, again, the build-up for it doesn't exist. We've seen it in the pictures in the dark room. But what are the odds that that floor plan has some kind of secret door to let us go outside? Because I have seen it on the west wing, but I usually see it on the east wing. Go right. None of those go right. I mean, Great Hall kind of goes right, so. I want to use a redraw here. I really don't. I really just want to go. Also, I used the quest bedroom, so really, if I can get into the antechamber, that would be nice. I mean, honestly, it's either this door or it's that door. Like, no guarantee, but I feel strongly it's this door. I'm an idiot. And knowing that, I'm an idiot. I'm going to secure my way up from here, if I can. I'm an idiot. I know where a lock pick is, so we're gonna try and just do this as best as we can. Because I knew that this would either be a lever or it's the way up, so. And the way up is more important to me, genuinely, so. I can't do it. No! What was my way of getting steps? I mean, food, sure, but I think I had a way of getting steps too. I don't know, I'm just gonna redraw. That's kind of a bad. Kind of a bad, you know? What was my thing, though? Right? I had a thing where if I do such and such, I'll get money. Oh, archive rooms, that's what I did. I said, let's have an archive run, and then I haven't seen archives at all since then. So archive kind of opens this game back up. I didn't lose my steps, but I kind of do want to go back to the left, maybe? Because I have so few items. I mean, I have a shovel and a sledgehammer, though, and a key card. Okay, no, I don't want to go Lost and Found just yet. I have 3 good items. I don't want to lose any of them. Maybe I do. Maybe I want to go back to the left-hand side. I'm really straight feeling it right now, actually. Left-hand side is looking really nice. It's expensive, but I'll take it. Because guess what? I have a dining room now, so that's something. Locked. Locked. I kind of figured that. But you can't keep me out forever. Bahahaha. Rotunda would be nice, but instead just give me money. Honestly, kind of nice. Because Observatory takes me up and Lost and Found takes me to that square. I need keys for the other doors. But theoretically, I'm in a pretty strong place minus my steps. Plus, I can have key. I could honestly use key in the room that's locked. As long as it's rank 8, right? So. Nope. I mean, probably yeah, because it goes to the right, doesn't it? So. That would be idyllic. Yeah, let me use it here, because it's not just. it's perfect. Actually, no, I don't want to use it here because it doesn't have a straight, and I want to get to the left-hand side as well. So. We will use it here. It definitely bends to the right, so we can knock out. No, not here. Oh, yeah, here. Boom. It'll go to the right, and so we've got 2 birds with 1 key. As long as it's not locked. It shouldn't be locked though. I'm gonna redo this. I don't know if it does anything. I've never actually been to this room a second time. Okay, so where were you? You, I think, were in mundanity, actually. You definitely seem like sloth, always have. Yep. You, little bunny, were avarice. You were envy. I will say, I do appreciate the pun. I can't read this. The sin I tend to wind up in is nail-tailed skin. That's right. Okay, so hubris. To my chagrin, it's written thin because you're next to freaking gluttony. Some of my sin is the number 8, the number that we are in. Okay, so Goosey was lust. Is that just a free allowance token every time I do this room? If so, heck yeah. Allowance is going to be 14 so far. Locked. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so we can not go through any of these doors, but all of them are possible. We can check Observatory. Otherwise, it's guaranteed Lost and Found. But also, do we want to make a stop at the dining room? Do I have to make a stop at the dining room? Probably, actually. Yeah, I kind of have to go to the dining room anyway, so. Great Hall. We have not gotten the secret garden key, but either that or being able to manipulate the Great Hall would be nice. I think I want the spare banana just to have those extra top-offs. Oh, I got money. There we go. I do want to top off on the steps because once they got halved, that meant my step economy was in danger. Let me see if I can open up the other side. Sure can. I have a key card. I can also go for turnips or coins. Turnips equals steps, and coins equals steps. Useful in the shop room. You mean the kitchen, which is technically a shop room, but it's a kitchen. Honestly, none of those give me anything, so let me just archive and get me permanent money. Hey, banana and money. What a great draw. On the other hand, that's one less thing I know to predict, so debatable, but don't hate it. Just worry. I'll hold off on the steps now and see if I can afford something more expensive later. Just keeping mindful of the remaining tally. This is going to be a furnace. I don't remember what this one is. A boiler room. Well, I don't have that and can't expect that, so. That is not one that is easily predicted, to my chagrin. Okay, we've got 57, which is not bad. It's more than you normally start with, so. Do I want a magnifying glass? I really don't care, honestly, at this point. A lot of the rooms are familiar. That would be strong, but it's completely unnecessary, so we'll archive this one. And we got rewarded with steps. I don't have a nursery, so it's not that many steps, but it's not bad. Might have preferred keys. Actually, probably would have preferred keys, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe Sleep Mask or running shoes would be a good alternative right now. Actually, running shoes would be better because random activation versus whatever. Not just to have it, honestly, at this point. Just in case. Darkroom, Gymnasium, lost and found. Okay. The magnifying glass so that I can lose it. Okay. Shoes, hammer, keycard, shovel, glass. Oh, it tells me I lost the hammer. Okay. The hall pass. Wait, what was that second part? Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems. Which, if I found a hallway, I don't think this is a hallway, that's a red room. Secret garden key. Can't use it here, so I hope this isn't locked. Oh, and it's all bad. I kind of I don't want to random chance it. I could have though. I could have. But I kind of have to anyway. But the gallery is locked, so secret garden key I have to use from archives / room 8. But the odds of getting keys out of that is basically 0. This is probably the passageway which gets me up, which means I have another chance to not have a locked room. And I kind of have to go with this one. If not for this run, then for the next one. Oh, Rotunda. That's actually, or not Rotunda, Vestibule. That's fantastic, actually. Okay, that one's locked. So I'll just actually just test that. Can I even go, quote unquote, through the door and then come back in? No, it doesn't count that. Okay. So I do have to consume a step and freaking lose an item. Don't lose the secret garden key, please. Okay. Actually, that's also pretty bad. But this is like the worst version of this room I could have ever gotten. What items could I get from the workshop is really the question. Not much, but like this could be freaking lavatory, which would absolutely suck. I will workshops because it gets me to the top. It also has a keycard door. I got battery. I'm going to pick this up just in case. I haven't before, but... Okay, well, losing the keycard now sucks. What can we do? We cannot cook. Shoes, shovel, battery pack, magnifying glass, hall pass, secret garden key. I never used the outer room. Oops. I'm gonna try. This is gonna a wild idea. I'm gonna try and see if I can use the secret garden key from the weight room. I know I can't use it in the corners, but I don't know if I can use it in the back. I'm assuming no, right? How, actually? I guess I have to just go back the way I came. Hello. Open Sesame. Lost the battery pack. You know what? That's fine. I probably wasn't going to use that anyway. Okay, I think I'm going the right way anyway. Over here, dodge that, in here, return from here. To the right. I've used all my money, so that's not going to be any help anymore. Water exists. Come into the archives, and I can use it there. I'm going to try and use it up here because I have the weight room, because I have the Great Hall. No, okay, so you can't use it on the back at all. But if we use it from the archive, it'll spread fruit, obviously, but I don't think I'm going to get anything in the way of keys unless I'm really lucky. Actually, I can dig up keys. That's a good point. We have dig spots. Give me a key. That's nice of you, but please key. No keys. Keys, cannot afford a key. I'm too broke. I'll open this and all the no good it does. Walk out and see if I can get anything from the outside. I didn't need to turn these, I'm an idiot. Congratulations, you did a circle for no reason. Yay! Yeah, if I can go outside, get a tool shed, and manage to get key card, let's say, that would be probably the best I can hope for right now. We do have 18 allowance, so we basically doubled our allowance today, and that was kind of the goal. However, the run is pretty well screwed, and we got next to nothing done except spreading fruit around the house. Although it is what I said pretty early on, right? Like, keys are always the difficulty. You never have enough keys, you never have enough keys. You can manage with gems, you can manage with money as time goes on, let's say. But keys and rerolls are valuable resources. Where am I? Oh, because the top got, yeah. Parlor. So once again, we have not used the quest bedroom as far as nobility is concerned. Can't get keys downstairs. Could go to the that little prison thing we found. Get an extra gem down there. I can get so many keys here, but it doesn't really matter, so let me just raise my allowance again. Oh, tool shed, nice. My allowance has been raised. Lockpick kit, yes. The game is struggling, but it is still alive. We are gonna kill it. That was clutch. That was insanely clutch. Alright, now back to forever from now. Man, if I lose, I'm gonna go to the right side first, because if I lose the lockpick kit going up the left side, I will be so sad. Are you literally just finding the... Yeah, you are. Oh, it's up here. Also, I didn't look, but probably have another... Bleh. Probably have another... The dig spot outside is probably still there, so... But first things first, we are zooming. Going to the right, I think. Yeah, because left is dead end. That's right. Okay, so now we get to try every door and see what we can get for free. Nothing good. Just that. We don't need that. No keys. Does our sensor pick up anything? No, so it's probably either a blank barrel or it is gems on a barrel. Oh, let's see. So really, the weight room is the only one we can use it on. But we can try. Hey, and the pool? Ooh, that's a beautiful combo there, honestly. Because the pool can get us a key. Not like we need any keys anymore. Not like we can. I mean, we need a key to get into the great room. I got the lever on the great room. Nope, no, that doesn't help us at all. But we got one more room. We could raise our allowance to 20 even, but we decided not to because I'm a genius. Ha 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 ha. At this point, I'm just going to use up my steps. Letting the magnifying glass, letting the metal detector try and pick stuff up. Also, sluggishness. And freaking Sinka, what is your deal? Also, I'm noticing, slash, I say noticing, I mean remembering, but if we go to a terminal, and if we log into our network, and if we type in Swan Song that we are so familiar with, beep, wee wee, wee wee. If we go to data transfers, data transfer from Synca are not currently available. Syncing from Synca. So that may be a thing. You know, we may not be Synca the shipper, we may be Synca the data. And now 15 people just clicked out of the video. Okay, we'll go outside and just see what we can see. What dreams were and were not meant to be. Oh, it's just sitting up here now. I completely missed it earlier. Nice. Can I still dig? I cannot still dig. I still have a shovel. Okie dokie. Have I? I don't think I have. I think it's the school, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta go to school. Bummer. And I had a sledgehammer get taken from me at the very beginning, so no helps there. And yeah, that is, I forget what it was called, but the room that was underground up there, we now know what that is. So that's fascinating and cool and awesome and great. There's Mount Holly. Hi, Mount Holly. Do a flip. Anyway, so I'm gonna guess that's everything. Dark tunnel. So very dark. I will end my day here. It's been 40 minutes, but I'll keep going, I guess. Long run, but not a very good run. So that's why I want to accomplish something. I'm not going to give up until I accomplish something, you know? Because addiction is a crazy thing. bum, 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 bum. I think today we shall start off with the outer rooms. Not a sauna day, so that's kind of sad. But I'll pick up a double-sized allowance today and not miss this time. I had to figure. I had a I had a figure. I had a feeling. Herbie. Closing address. For the last 38 years, I think it says, maybe 58, but I think 38. It has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see the small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson. I don't know why I keep making it Epstein. Just similar names, I guess. But I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. Okay, so, opening notes, we have person. Their successor is Mrs. Peterson. Lady Epson basically taught them, so that's something. And as we saw in the, I think, again, I'm blanking out on what runs got kept and what runs didn't and whatever, but I'm pretty sure we've been to the root cellar, and when you look at the right of the root cellar, you got half of a family tree, and Lady Epson's like our grandmother, because we're Simon, our mother is Mary, and I think Lady Epson was her mother. So that's that. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair. Considering the age, the architect of the new school, the Baron Sinclair, is probably our great uncle, right? Our mother's uncle. He was the same generation as Lady Epson. However, in fact, he was her brother-in-law, because she was married to Simon Sr., let's say, Simon Epson. We are Simon Jr., that's how I'm putting it. But so, Simon and Herbert Sinclair were brothers. Herbert was the Baron, and his father was Thomas Sinclair the Baron. That's how I'm understanding the family tree so far. So, the Baron Sinclair is probably Herbert Sinclair, our great uncle. Thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Also, so what that means is that there's actually there's actually a school somewhere that was completed in March, because now it's November and this is probably like forever ago. Considering this was 2 generations ago. But yeah, so schoolhouse and school rooms do apparently exist on the manor from back then, as far as possible floor plans. Anything else I get out of that? Not really. What is interesting, okay, I will say, following in your father's footsteps, which is fun alliteration, but beyond that, that means that Thomas Sinclair also had a schoolhouse somehow, somewhere. Maybe this one right here is the one his father did, and he's the one who made schoolrooms inside the house. I don't know. And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you here today, whom I have not seen in years. Man, that's high up for me. whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I will still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. Lol. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Also, lol. If you all, or thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift? I don't see anything small. I don't have a magnifying glass, so maybe I should come back out here and look at it, but I don't know. This is someone's closing address, but they didn't sign it. And whoever it was not Lady Epson. They were taught by Lady Epson. Mrs. Peterson followed them up, but they have taught people and their parents, so they're not super young. So like it's probably not my mom. But I don't have a solid date for that, and I don't have a whole lot of stuff for that. Anyway, flip that. And that unlocks. Rise! Rise! It's an elevator to the underworld. Okie dokie. I think that's all that's in here is the note and that. Just doing a quick pass, see if my cursor hits anything, but I don't think so. Okay, so we have classrooms today, so I may as well just go ahead and try for the classroom award. Going through all 8 of them. I can go down the elevator, but that does take quite a few steps. But if I happen to get a sledgehammer, like a power hammer, that may become more valuable. Give me my money. I think we'll start on the right today. The other side of this, unfortunately, is that classrooms cost gems. Like this one. I'm going to try for a classroom run. It's kind of a bad idea because, as far as I know, all of them are just that left angle, so it's not great floor planning. But at the same time, I kind of want to go through it for the knowledge. So grade 1, Apple. Thank you for the steps. What we have is this. We get colors to find out the correct color for stuff. Most of it's kind of predictable. You got a fire hydrant. You got bananas. Like, it's not difficult. But then you got 3 flags, which will become relevant later. And you can kind of get stuff from these things. First of all, here's your colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Yay! Classroom puzzle for the pictures. We have a bridge and a bride. We have numbers in different colors, and I don't think the colors matter on the numbers. Except that 8 is sideways, so again, that room 8 with the 8 being sideways, that's always fascinating. And then A, B, C, D all the way through Z. I was looking for any strangeness. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, which means no letters are missing. Yes, I just decided to count them instead of running through the alphabet. We'll start back here, I guess. B+, so 10 out of 12. Water is blue. Pumpkin's orange. Filling each out with the color. So he missed 2. But other than that, we don't get much from that. This one, you must really like red. Did poorly. Not everything is red in this world. Fun fact. B-, got 3 wrong. But again, not very helpful. This one, also 10 out of 12. But again, not super helpful. And did the worksheet say anything itself? colors really like red. Was it the first one I looked at? Yeah, each color is only used twice. Oh, that's the important part. And, you know, for being someone who was looking for that note, I missed it right in front of me. So, yeah. But, so each color is only used twice. We have grapes are definitely green, or grapes are definitely purple. Broccoli is green, and blueprints are blue. Fire hydrant's red, banana's yellow, water is blue, so we're done with blue. Wagon is definitely red, so we're done with red. Pumpkin is orange, and then we don't know the three flags, and we don't know about the lizard, because the lizard's a third red thing. But do you really think a lizard's going to be red? Is that your first guess? And you look at me. Do you think red is my dominant color? So, um, look at this one. Did poorly. Only two of these things are red, and they got a 2 out of 12. This one, they only missed 3. The lizard is purple. The blueprint is yellow. So we know 2 things that are probably wrong, which means only one of the flags is wrong. And then we come up here. The lizard's green, which is nice. That's a very expected color of a lizard. So this one seems to have all the essentials correct, which means there's no green flag, which means there's no blue flag, which means there's no red flag. It's between purple, orange, and yellow. But they missed 2, so they missed 2 flags. This one missed 3, but they did not use purple for a flag. So that means, and what was the other one? And the blueprint, yeah. So 2 of their flags are correct. And on this one, they have the gecko wrong. And they have the flag is blue. So they missed 2 flags. Well, they missed, I'm stupid. The gecko should be green. And the flag should not be blue. So the 2 that they missed are the mountain and the gecko. I'm going to call it a gecko. The gecko and the blue flag are wrong. So we know it's orange on the right and purple on the bottom, which means orange on the right, purple should be on the bottom, gecko should be green, blueprint should be blue, and yellow on the left flag is correct. So this is correct except the bottom flag is purple, and the gecko should be green. Just flip those 2 and it's basically correct. And the blueprint should be blue, they just didn't include a second blue. So this one is kind of like, despite the scoring, this one tells us the most accurate information on the flags. So remember the symbols? I'll go ahead and screenshot that, I guess. Did I? Yes, there we go. Okay. But yeah, so that's that. So that tells us about the colors of stuff. I'll go keep going, I guess. Because I can redraw from this room for free. For free? So, why not do so? That's not what I want. Do I have to use my mouse for it? That's what I want. Simon. Anyway. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, arrive on the wave, bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. I don't know if this is significance to those colors. I know we have red rooms, we have green rooms, we have hallways, and we have normal rooms which are blue, right? And I know that this dare bird represents dare mode, but I wonder if that means that dare mode is only blue rooms. I don't know, I can't tell. Bird in the sky, not in the sea, is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird, you are not a swim bird, you are a fly bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. and I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Such a happy story. That's the end. So yeah, also the references to swimming and stuff makes me think that Deer mode might have something to do with the fact that we're surrounded by water. Not like right here, right now, but the grounds have a lot of waterfalls and stuff, rivers, streams, brooks. Okay, still look at the time. Mathematics. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. It's starting to add up. Grade 2. Still looks normal. Still looks normal. Give me apple. So we have a worksheet. But, I mean, spoiler alert, this is literally the exact same thing as the dartboard. So, 2 plus 5, 7. 4 plus 9, 13. 7 minus 3, 4. 9 minus 8, 1. 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 4, 12. 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 7 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 1 minus 3 is 7 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 3 is 15. And if you look at all of these, look at the colors. You failed. B minus. Well, the last one was definitely wrong. Most of them missed the last one, actually. There we go. I see the coins. 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12, 10, 4. Missed 5 minus 3 is 2. And 7 plus 3, 7 times 3 is 21. And nope, it's not 6 plus 1, or, yeah, so they missed 2 of the last 3. That was all the ones that they missed. I kind of want to redraw because I don't like any of my options. Actually, I probably should get closet. I don't want to get closet here. Den or chapel are probably good. Bedroom's wrong direction, I was about to say. But we can redraw quite a bit from classrooms, which is a huge plus. Massive plus. One higher than the pantry, maybe. Would be nice. Or the bedroom. Or I could just get screwed. Okay, fine. I think we want gyms, but Quest Bedroom could give me a gym. But I think I'll go for the guarantee. Okay, on the other hand, we're kind of going to have a hard time going up from this side because of the way we built this, which I kind of said that. I said it's a hard time to get all the classrooms because you screw your build. Especially Nook starting out that way, that's atrocious. Let's go over this way and see how far we can make this work. Considering we already used corridor, I'm not expecting much. But we have money, and we're holding on steps. West Wing Hall, and then maybe drawing room. I mean, drawing room could have redrawn, that would have been nice, actually. Don't mind me, I'm dumb. Also, freaking, this one gives me a date, right? Right, out of respect for the late Clara Ebsen. So, 1983 is when Miss Ebsen passed away, and the schoolroom is probably older than that. Oh, but it's another classroom. But I have to support them. I can't do it this time because I have to keep the build. The build is too important to ignore. Can we do it here? Give me another classroom? It's not a classroom, nope. I'm not going to do the garage because I get very little out of it. Saw that. Battery pack and microchip. That's all we got. I'll get a key out of the Nook, so I'm gonna be okay with this, I guess, but Commissary is pretty strong, actually. Especially because we can usually buy gems from it. But not this time. Let's see what would be strong here. We haven't done any bedrooms, so sleep mask might be huge. I can actually get 3 of these, so we will mind our steps and our keys. That's not helpful at all. Also, because of all the times I'm going to go through the chapel, might as well use as many coins as we can. But yeah, having steps is going to be big, and I don't think I collected this one, did I? Nope. Okay, do we have box? We don't have box. We don't have item. We don't have anything. We can't have good things in this world. But we can have a classroom. Yeah, let's have a classroom. Grade 3. Elements. I know what this is for. This is useful in the lab. Science is fun. Fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. I probably could have guessed that, actually. I didn't believe in myself enough. Grade 3. We're still within the grades where I understand what's going on these quizzes. Got a puzzle, still got 8, still got the alphabet. I need these lowercase, actually. Just a random thought I had. I would never be able to tell. Okay, I think those are all capital. I think there's nothing strange going on. Here, look, it looks like many things I've seen in the lab. But yeah, so use the elements below to form the entities question. H2O in a liquid state is called water. H2O in a solid state is called ice. Words. And the gas is normally water vapor. Gaseous H2O is Mrs. Peterson. Disrespectful female to class. Quinn. Teardrop. Ice, water. That's not correct. Obviously, ice is correct. Cassandra. Water, ice, gas. So no one got the third one. And it took me actually way longer than I would like to admit to get the third one. The third one is in fact steam. So oh, these are all good, but I can't use all of them. But I get 5 total redraws, right? So we're gonna use these suckers. Give me a right and a left that's free. Boom. I think next I want a closet or something along those lines, so I can get some keys, hopefully. That can give me a key, so we'll take it. It just happened to not to this time. Ha 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 ha, I love that. I love that for me. Take this to rank 5. Why is everything pain? I mean, it's good to have this one, right? But pain. Can I get a utility closet? Of course, when I want it, I can't, but Parlor will need the gems. If we're going on a classroom run, we'll need the gems. Okay, what we got? Only one box is true. Often happens. Only one box contains gems, that's guaranteed. Gems are in the white box. Okay, well this is true. Which means if this is true, it's not true. So this one has to be false. Which means this one's true. Right? That's guaranteed by the rules of the game. So if this is true, then more than one white box, more than one box is true. Which means that this one is false. So yeah. Which makes this one true. Which makes this one the one with the gem. It's a paradox. I will take a billiard room, absolutely. Give me keys. Give me keys, please, please, please. And from the billiard room, there's a possibility of me getting a left if I get another classroom. Wow. Let's use that math skill I've got. Plus 19. Plus 10 divided by 2. 1 plus 5 is 6, divided by 6 is 1. Ooh, so we got 10, times 4 is 40, times 2 is 80. No, sorry. Math. 10 minus 4 is 6, minus 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. You thought you got me, but you didn't. Should I special key here? I don't have a conference room, so I kind of don't want to. But I don't want to use my regular key either, because I can't use it in the commissary. So yeah, we'll have to special key here. What a lousy waste of that key. Okay. No, it's not a waste, it's just a use I don't prefer. If you're locked, I'm going to scream. I don't need to do the puzzle. It's already done for me. Ha, ha. What do I have? I have a sledgehammer. Lunchbox is masquerading. Okay. I could afford to have a broken lever right now. And by that I mean please. I hate you. And it doesn't even go left. I have to do veranda, but that's horrible. I have to do veranda, and it's the worst possible choice I can imagine right now. Can you give me a shovel at least, bro? Give me a gem, like I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for the gem. But all you gave me dig spots. Like, you can have freaking lockbox here, you could have items laying up against the wall, and you decided gem and 2 dig spots. Oh, this is pain. Oh my gosh, this is pain. I have no money, I have no gems, I have no love. No love whatsoever. I'm fighting for my life out here. I can go blind. I mean, I kind of have to go blind at this point. Yep, there it is. It's locked. Are you locked? Luckily not. Let's hope I can get literally anything. Food. That's all I have is food. Again, keys are just the death of me. Wait, doesn't the boat's there? So shouldn't the statue be right here? Hold on. Hold on. I clearly did, right? I clearly put the secret garden where the statue normally is. That's kind of funny and kind of wild. Yeah, the statue's just not there anymore. Lol. We didn't raise our allowance at all either. We got 3 classrooms. 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. It was just a bad run. Although, what I can do. How do I get back? Oh, but it's all blocked up anyway, doesn't matter. But say I can go into Foundation from the bottom. I also can't because I can't call the elevator. Never mind. I don't have a key card. Sag. Well, what I will do is I'll go ahead and just call it here, I guess. It's been over an hour and sadly nothing got done, but whatever. Sag times. We did unlock the elevator. Well, I guess I could have taken a look at it, but we shall try again. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!